How you doing? You're probably wondering who I am. I won't keep you in suspense. I'll just go and tell you. I have volunteered to represent the man on the street. And so listen up. First of all, let me just say the man on the street is not privy to all the nuances of the elite. We don't really care about that. We simply want to go about our daily lives enjoying our God given rights as expressed in the Declaration of Independence. Among them are the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I tend to slur my words now and then, so I want to be sure that you understand what I'm trying to say. What that means is we just want to be left alone to mingle with other folks or do whatever it takes in our pursuit of happiness. Now, I was going to be extremely brief, but my youngest son, he's the one over my left shoulder. Well, it's a caricature of him over my left shoulder. And right below that is my oldest son and myself in New York. But he suggested I be more specific. So let me say two things. First, the most valuable commodity that every one of us possesses is anything that cannot be replaced. Can't be given to anybody else, can't be borrowed from anybody else, and can't be exchanged or saved. And the only thing I can think of that really meets that criteria is time. Time is precious. So let me not waste hours. I just want to briefly talk about one thing, and that's global warming. So listen up. When we talk about our planet, Earth, we refer to two things: environment and climate. When we talk about environment, we know that mankind has this humongous effect on it because the result of what we do affects how healthy we live our lives. Industrial emissions, auto emissions, cigar and cigarette smoking, and so forth. Add to that normal natural emissions such as volcanic eruptions and cattle and various animal emissions and so forth. And our environment takes a sizable hit. Yes, we can have an impact on that to a measurable degree. On the other hand, global warming is a horse of another color. Let's look at it this way. The Earth, along with 8 other terrestrial masses, is captured by the gravitational force of our Sun. Our planet predictably travels around the Sun in 365 and one-fourth days a year. So what we do is say every 4 years we'll add a day. We do that in February, and that puts us back on course. We know that the electrical pattern causes similar weather patterns of winter, spring, summer, and fall. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or an amateur astronomer or the man on the street to realize that, or to understand that each of the seasons are very similar to any other. This winter will be just like the previous winters. This summer will be just like the previous summers, and so forth. Now, here's where global warming comes in. And keep in mind, I'm not an expert. I call myself a logic expert, a little man on the street lingo. Just as the climate of our Earth is predictable because we have annual cycles, to a significant degree, our sun is subservient to a mass itself. The difference is that because of the vast scope and size of the universe, it probably takes the sun more years to traverse its orbit than mankind has been alive. In other words, global warming is probably a fact. However, tomorrow could begin an ice age, or Earth could continue to warm up as it has recently. It depends on where the sun exists within the universe and its trek around its orbit within our galaxy. And there are billions of galaxies, as scientists tell us. And still, in other words, what man does or does not do has no effect on Earth's climate or global warming. Now, as a voluntary representative of the man and the woman, I might add, on the street, that's my opinion. That's our opinion of global warming. Now, leave me alone and just let me continue my pursuit of happiness. Goodbye.